Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chad. Today, this is a bit of a public service announcement revolving around the FHSA, or First Home Savings Account. Let's get into it. All right, so by now, if you are a first-time home buyer, or you're saving to become a first-time home buyer, or if you have a kid that's saving to become a first-time home buyer, you've probably heard of the FHSA. And there's a lot of pros and cons that go along with it. And I've done videos on the FHSA before. Originally, I actually criticized a lot of the strange wording and kind of misses that the government had. Lots of that's been corrected. I'll take as much credit as I'm due on that, which is probably zero, let's be honest. But they've certainly fixed it quite a bit. Now, the FHSA has only been available on institutions' platforms for probably 3 to 6 months at this point. But there's one not so well-known rule that I want to go through, and this is what the PSA is really about, and it's about if you need to open one, open it right now. Like, stop what you're doing and go and open one, and I'll explain why. Let me switch my screen. All right, so if we go to CPA's website, you can go to different places to find this information as well. I found the actual CRA website not very helpful when it came to this particular rule. But if we scroll down, in particular, I have it already highlighted, carry forward amounts do not start accumulating until you open the FHSA. Meaning that if you want to open one and you think, oh, I'll start contributing next year, and you open it in, even if it's January 1 of 2024, you will have access to $8,000 worth of room. Alternatively, if you open one right now, I'm filming this December 5th, you'll have $8,000 of room. You do not have to contribute anything. You just have to open it. Then come January 1, you'll have $16,000 worth of contribution room, and you'll be a little bit ahead. Now, the, asterisk to this is that you can only have an FHSA open for 15 years. So if you think, well, I'll probably buy a house 17, 18 years from now, then I guess maybe don't do it. But if you're thinking that at any point in the next 10 to 15 years, you'll buy a house, or of course less, open it now. There's no downside to just opening it, leaving it empty, and having $8,000 more room in 4 weeks when we switch over to January. So that's the PSA. That's really the information we want to pass along today. So if you know anyone who is looking to buy a house in the near future, if you are looking to buy a house in the near future, you don't have to open it with K4. We'd love to help you with that, but you just need to open an FHSA somewhere to get that extra room. I've been doing this for my clients. I got my nephews open and they're empty and sitting there. And so in 2 years, they'll have just that little bit of a leg up. If you're interested in having us help with this, here's our information, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye.